This is the Gong Show right off. KTNQ, Los Angeles, TenQ. It's 5:05. Am I late for my first show? With Charlie Tuna on LA's only rock and roll radio station. And everybody's been waiting to hear what my first words would be over here. Let me just make them... Well, I mean, the friends later on today are going to be explaining. Hear what Charlie Tuna said? I'm going to be there to listen. TenQ, that's Josie, Steely Dan. It's 5:10. Boy, it's going to be hot out today, and everybody's been wondering what I was going to be doing on my first show that would be a little more out of the ordinary than usual. Well, I have arranged for all these school kids that go to public schools in Los Angeles to get out about 3 hours early today. Not bad for a first show, huh? Well, actually, School Superintendent William Johnston, my friend, has ordered a minimum day today for schools in the LA Unified School District, as temperatures are expected to hit a scorching 105 degrees. He said the classes will begin at various times in the morning and will not run for more than 4 hours. Some students may have to wait for their rides home as bus transportation schedules will be thrown off somewhat. Understated, sir. The school officials have been instructed to provide a cool place for these students waiting for rides and offer some form of supervised activity, which is not strenuous. Hold your breath, everybody. It's 5:10 on the Q.
TenQ presents the Farrah Fawcett Majors Lookalike Contest. Grand prize $100 cash, lunch for two in the executive dining suite of the Burbank Studios, and a tour for two of those studios, and a private screening of her latest movie, Somebody Killed Her Husband. 50 finalists will also win passes to the same movie. The Farrah Fawcett Majors Lookalike Contest. Here's how you can win. Be at the Paramount Theater on Hollywood Boulevard this Friday at noon. From us to you on TenQ.
TenQ, Exile. That's the reason I wanted to get back into radio. Play songs like that. Kiss You All Over. We'll just segue out of into You Never Done It Like That with the Captain of Tennille later on. It's 5:18 with Charlie Tuna. You know, one of the real pleasures about coming back to the radio, a place where you can have fun again, is to be able to talk to the listeners who follow you around. And I have probably the world's oldest groupie right now on my telephone. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Charlie, I'm ecstatic. As I listened, I heard, God, you're the kind of animal we need in the morning. You know what, dear?
Jack Armstrong.
Reunited. I don't know. It's beyond words. For any minority who may not know you, everybody, you're in for the best.
Well,
the very best.
Boy, flattery is going to get you everywhere today. Now, the nice thing about TenQ is before I came over here, I had a couple of things I wanted to be perfectly clear on. And let me make this perfectly clear. I wanted to have the morning breakfast cereal back, which everybody said whatever happened to. And I wanted to have the morning wake-up story and this date in history, the unbelievable radio's Mr. Answer. Plus, I wanted to be able to talk to the people on the air out there and also all the crazies around the world. And that's what they said. Hey, phone bill is yours. You can do it. So, as a matter of fact, I sat down last night and I have written a poem about the trials and the tribulations of a 24-hour day of a modern disc jockey in the society of conformity, status symbols, and suburbia. It's called Oh Life. Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
It goes like this. Oh Life. It still needs a lot of words. It's 5:19 on the Q. Woo-hoo! Oh, it stops in tunnels, doesn't it? The Love Train on the Q. That's the OJs. You know, one of the nice other things, too, about being over here at TenQ is I get reunited with my old newsman, who is probably one of the best I've ever worked with in this business, and that's Boyd R. Britton, who's going to be in a little early today, about 30 minutes early. Meantime, I got to learn how to push all these buttons, which shouldn't be all that difficult because that's all I've been doing the last year is sitting around pushing buttons. It's Kenny Loggins and Stevie Nicks, friends. Kenny Loggins, friend Stevie Nicks, whenever I call you. It's 5:26. I got to find out where all the clocks and the buttons and the phones and everything else are around here, so if I don't get to you right away, I'll be there. Tonight, you get into Janicea. She's going to be a guest disc jockey at 11 here on the Q. TenQ, it's 5:29. This will be for all the hot childs in the city. You're going to get out a little earlier from school today. Supposed to be headed for a high of 105.
Child in the city,
TenQ, the best boogie for Southern California. It's 5:32. And this is Charlie Tuna. Now our morning moment of inspiration. Dear Lord, bow your head. Grant us the gift of patience. I want mine right now! Good morning. TenQ. Lonely days, lonely nights. Where would I be without my woman? Well, there are a few shops down on Santa Monica Boulevard. It's 5:36. I've had a lot of calls, and I'm sure Boyd R. will update you on this, about the schools I've arranged for to get out early on my first day on TenQ. That's right. Most of the Los Angeles public schools are going to be getting out probably during the noon hour, at least 3 to 4 hours early, because the school superintendent, William Johnston, has ordered a minimum day in the LA Unified School District as temperatures are expected to hit the scorching 105 degrees. That's about 2 degrees short of a record for this date, which is 107. And people have been calling up, and thank you for all the welcome back calls. I have somebody here. Who's this?
Jody.
Jody? Where are you calling from, Jody?
West Covina.
And what did you want to ask?
Well, I thought I heard you up on a radio station where I used to live.
Where was that?
In Modesto.
There's a Charlie Tuna in Modesto?
I swear, I thought it was you. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but you guys sound so much alike.
And he uses the name Charlie Tuna in Modesto?
I can't remember. It's been so long since I've been up there.
When did you last hear him?
Since in June, when I left.
That isn't too long ago.
Oh, well, my memory's not too hot.
I don't know. My mother always talked about you as one of the first to experiment with cloning. Perhaps 5:37 on the Q. Here's the literal overnight success. Foreigner, not even together, a little over a year and a half ago. They have platinum albums, gold singles. That's from the Double Vision LP. 5:41 at the Q. And I knew I wouldn't get my first hour over it before M.G. Kelly would call me up and ask me to play this one for him. A Stars Boy. That's for baby Jesus. He loves you, Barbie. Stars Boy. Might want to set your clock. You know, out in my neck of the woods out in the West Valley, and then Kathy Gorey filled me over in Beverly Hills. Power was out for over an hour last night for one reason or another. So set your clock right now. It's 8:30. It's 5:44. Gotta admit that wakes you up in a hurry, doesn't it? It's a Little River Band, Down Under, reminiscent. Friday night.